So today I'm going to talk about some common Japanese junk silver. And I'm using junk silver in the sense that this is circulating silver that was used as money. It doesn't carry a huge numismatic value to it, and it's in general relatively cheap to get. Although, you know, premiums are, well, they're high everywhere. All right, so I'm going to start from the oldest and go to the newest. This oldest one is kind of borderline. It's a 50 sen. A lot of times you don't find them for super cheap and they're more numismatic, but you can find deals on them. So just tell you a little bit about it. This coin was made from 1906 to 1917, so that would be Meiji 39 to Tasho 6. It is half a yen. It is 80% silver. So at 80% silver, a little over 10 grams, it's a little over 8 grams, or just about 1/4 of a troy ounce of silver. So you would need 4 of these to make a troy ounce. This one, let me put it on the date side so you can see. I should do a video on how to read dates on Japanese coins here. Let me focus. So you can see this one, 3, 10, 4. So that would be 43. And then we have, come on, show me his name. Meiji. Come on. Yeah, Meiji is his name. So this is the 43rd year of Meiji, which would be 1910. About 117.3 million of this coin were made. The melt is about, as of right now, $6.03 US, or 684 yen. This coin, a lot of times you'll see it for sale for, I think last week in Chicago I saw some for sale for 1,000 yen, which would be $8.84 US. I don't really buy them at that price unless it's a really nice numismatic one. Like this one I wouldn't. So maybe closer to 800, but these are harder to find. So these are not your super common ones that you would be stacking a lot. I just have a few that I found decent deals on. Here, if you want like a size comparison, here's a US 1/2. It's a little smaller than that. All right, so next up is a different 50 sen. So this one is later. It's been debased. It is smaller, and it's also less pure. I actually did a video about these two coins and some Australian coins in a video about debasement. I should link it up at the top. Oh, this distance works better for the camera. So this coin is smaller. It's more comparable to a US quarter in size. Yeah. US quarter is a little thicker and a little bigger. I got this US quarter for under about melt, 500 yen I paid for it. Anyway, so this coin was produced from 1922 to 1938. It's got a cool phoenix pattern on it, so that would be from Tasho 11 to Shōwa 13. A lot more of them were made in the Tasho period than the Shōwa period. It's 72% silver, or 3.5 grams, or 11.46 troy ounce. What that means is you need 9 of them to make a troy ounce. This is actually probably the bulk of my Japanese junk silver, is the 72% 50 sen coins. This one here, let's show you the date. So this one here is from the 7th year of Shōwa, so you can see the 7. Kind of heard it described as looking like a weird T. A weird English T, and then Shōwa. So the traditional Japanese calendar is going off of the dates of the ruler. About 503.6 million were minted approximately of this coin. The melt as of now is about $2.65 US, or 300 yen. Last one of these I bought was for exactly 300 yen. So sometimes you'll see them for 300 to 400, and that's a pretty good range for buying them. All right, now we get into the post-World War II stuff. So we're going to start with this guy here. This is the first 100 yen coin design from Japan. Actually, this is from the first year. This design was only made for 2 years, 1957 to 1958. Oh, the train is coming. So this design was only made from 1957 to 1958. So that would be Shōwa 32 and 33. These are 60% silver. They are about almost the same size, just a little smaller than the old 50 cents. Can we get into focus? Yeah. So you can see it's just a little smaller. For reference, I don't have a current one. I probably have a current base metal one somewhere. There's a US dime. US quarter. US half dollar. There it is. And predates grandma, but there's a florin for 2 shillings. Oops. So this is the weight and purity that the 100 yens would stay. Unlike the 50 sen, they didn't go up and down in purity. It's 60% silver. It's about 2.8 grams of silver, or 0.0926 of a troy ounce. So you would need 11 of these to make a troy ounce. This design, there was 100 million minted for those 2 years. Its melt is about $2.14 US. That'd be about 242 Japanese yen. A lot of times I managed to pick these up. I got some recently, actually, in Ashikaga for 200 yen, but usually I pick them up for around 300 yen. All right. Now, this design is the next one of the 100 yens, and this is the one that was used the longest. And this is also the final design of silver circulating coins in Japan. So instead of a phoenix, now we have a rice sheath. This one was used from Shōwa 34 to 41, so 1959 to 1966. 1966 was the last year Japan had circulating silver coins. That last year, people started to hoard them. Some of them were exported overseas and melted. Basically, the silver content, silver is expensive. That's the same reason governments debase. So this one, actually, get it on the right side. So this one here, if we look at the date, it's at the bottom. Come on, focus, 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 focus. There we go. All right, so you can see that this is a 41. It's a 41 Shōwa, so 1966. This was the last year Japan made circulating silver coins. Of these, about 390 million were made. Now, we have one more here, and this one's from 1964. This one is for the 1964 Olympics. They only made this for 1 year. They made actually 80 million of these. They made a ton. And you can see right here, come on, come on. It's actually a lot more is written in English, so it's the 39th year of Shōwa. This is for the Olympics. They made 80 million of them. So basically, they actually made about 10 million of this design the same year. So they made 10 million of these, 80 million of these, and then they continued making this until 1966, when Japan stopped making circulating silver coins. These are your basic Japanese junk silver. You can find other countries' junk silver quite cheaply, actually. Recently, I bought 2 US quarters and a US silver $half, and it was about 13.5 times the face value. For most of these 100 yens, I usually seem to pick them up for around 300 yen. Sometimes I get a good deal and I get them for 200 yen, so that's under spot. As far as the 50s, they make up the majority. Most of them around, once again, 300 yen, if I'm lucky, 400 yen, somewhere in that area. When I see them for 300 yen, I always buy them because that's pretty much exactly spot for them. As far as these guys, I don't find smoking deals on them as much. The older 50 cents. If I see them for 800, I definitely buy them. If I saw one for 650 or 600, I would definitely buy it because that's pretty much melt. 1,000 is pretty normal price. And so I have no problem with buying them there. US, foreign stuff, a lot of times it might be cheaper. I've picked up US and Philippines silver for spot or under spot. Great. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you learned something. I know we're not really doing tourism now, but hopefully when everything opens back up, and if you get a chance to go to Japan and you stack silver and you want to pick up some local junk silver, these are coins I would consider. Now, if you enjoyed this, and I hope you did, and you enjoyed the video, I hope you give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy what I have to say and you want to see me more, I hope that I've earned your subscription. So thank you, and see you in the next video.